All right, everybody, this is the Fantasy Sports Boss with another video for you. It's Football Friday live stream later on today between 4:30 and 5, so make sure you hit that subscribe and hit that notification button so you're made aware when I go live on the streams and also when new videos are added. Today, I want to talk about Dameon Pierce, who, of course, had a huge game last night. Well, a huge without a touchdown in terms of, fantasy output. 13-plus fantasy points was the true definition of a workhorse last night against the Philadelphia Eagles. 27 carries for 139 yards, 5.1 per pop. Did not catch a pass, and like I said, did not score a touchdown, which kind of capped things a little bit and does reveal the, at least to a degree, that he's somewhat touchdown dependent, more of a standard league guy, although he's had some games this season where he's caught a decent amount of passes, 6 against the Chargers, also had 4 against Las Vegas Raiders. Now, another thing that I wanted to make note of, and I hinted this on the message board earlier today, is that that now makes it 168 touches for Pierce on the season. Now, the reason why I bring this up is he never had more than 123 touches in any one season with the Florida Gators. And while he was with Florida, he was a part-time player. He wasn't a workhorse back by any means. Never exceeded 17 carries in any game in Florida. And he averaged about 9 to 10 touches per game. So that is a much lower degree of touches than he's had so far with the Texans. He's at 168, and we're only halfway through the season. So there is some concern about him fading as we get into late November, early December. So, and given the bad state of the Texans team, it's not the worst idea, and it seems blasphemous because he's been so good, to maybe see if you can sell high on Dameon Pierce. Maybe try to trade him for a Dalvin Cook or a Kenneth Walker, who certainly is fresh, much fresher than Pierce, or even an Aaron Jones, who you all know is a big favorite of mine, for the stretch run and get out from Pierce before the tread starts to come off the tires. Because again, guys, he was never a workhorse in Florida. He was a part-time player, and I talked about that in the summer video that I did for him. So again, we always want to project forward. That's what I always stress with this channel. Yes, the numbers are glowing to this point. Oh, how could you even think about trading Pierce? But project forward. That's how you win in fantasy football leagues, by projecting forward. And in my opinion, Dameon Pierce, knowing trends of athletes, has never even gotten to this stratosphere in terms of touches before. There is at least a decent threat of him fading as the season goes along. He's averaging 4.6 a carry right now. He's got 20 receptions, which is not terrible. He's got that Adrian Peterson, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb look to him, maybe with a little bit better pass reception potential. But again, projecting forward, this is a terrible Texans team that are going to be playing catch up in a lot of their games. And that, I know Pierce was out there and is getting out there more and more in passing game plays. But Rex Burkhead is also going to be a factor in those situations when they have to play catch up and whatnot. So again, I wouldn't run out and trade him to the highest bidder, but I would see what you could get for him. If you can get something, a real key proven piece that's gone the distance the rest of the way of the season, then I would definitely do it. The hype is certainly high coming off of that game yesterday. So before next week, at least, just gauge and see what goes on there. All right, again, hit that subscribe, hit that notification button. More videos on the way.